Alright, we're going to take a quick look at the contents of the parts bags because they contain some pretty significant components between two major parts bags. In the first bag here, what we have is the motor mount for the helicopter. You'll notice that it's not on the frame, it's actually included in this bag, and it also includes the two pinions that come with the heli. I believe they are 11 and 12 tooth pinion, but I have not counted them, so I will count them, and I'll write that up when I know exactly the size they are. You get a bag with the tail blades and the tail blade mounting screws and nuts, and these are lock nuts, which is really nice to have. Means you won't need to be Loctiting or anything. The tail screws. You got your anti-rotation bracket. Looks to be made of plastic of some kind. Pretty sturdy. Some ball links, the main blade, retaining bolts, and canopy mounting hardware. Canopy mounting hardware has the mounting studs, two grommets for the canopy, and then I'm not sure yet what those tubes are for, but we'll find that out when we do the build. Alright, here we have the contents of the second major parts bag. Basically you have a bunch of screws and nuts. I'm not sure what they're used for yet. We'll get to that when we do the build. Second bag includes some more screws, but these have lock nuts on them. Again, not quite sure yet what those are used for. Maybe spares, we don't know yet. You get two tail boom mounts for servos. One looks to be a mini servo and then a standard size servo mount. So that will allow you to choose the different types of servos that you're going to use, and it's made out of the same SSG material or woven fiberglass or whatever it is. Then you got a bag with your tail mounts. You got the horizontal stabilizer and the servo mounting brackets. So that's all in there. And then finally in this miscellaneous group you have the flybar cage. So that's in there as well. And that's the contents of the second parts bag that you get with the helicopter. Alright, and finally here tonight I wanted to get some close-ups on some of the parts so you can see them. This is the tail boom brace, the tail boom mount, which also includes the torque tube gearing. This is made out of plastic and looks to be pretty solid. It's got, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got metal inserts inside the plastic, so when you go to mount this to the frame, you're going to have metal to metal, so you're going to need to use Loctite on these screws to make sure that those are don't become loose. You've got the tail section here, really nice looking tail section. Looks to be a pretty good job assembling it out of the gate. It's pretty smooth, no real complaints. We'll be tearing this down to make sure that everything is Loctited and is good, but so far really high quality. Now we've got the main blade grip assembly here, or the rotor head, without the flybar cage. Looks pretty good. The main blade grips are a little tight, but when we take that apart, we'll see what's going on there. Pretty nice overall. All black aluminum and silver aluminum on the blade grips. Very nice. And then finally we've got the main frame here. Got a plastic base plate and plastic mount for your battery. The boom blocks are metal, they are aluminum. And then you've got a plastic gyro mount, And looks pretty nice. You got some rubber standoffs for your canopy. Pretty good. And speaking of the canopy, I think I got it in the first video, but you can really kind of see the sparkles on there. Hopefully it comes through in the video. And this is a fiberglass canopy. Quite nice. It's a little thin, but overall the finish on the canopy is pretty darn good. And so that completes this. If there's anything else you want to see on the helicopter of these parts, please let me know, and I'll get it in depth. Otherwise, I'll be doing pictures for the review thread.